Hi, my name is Janet Courtney. I'm CEO and founder of Lighthouse Therapy. Lighthouse Therapy provides online speech, occupational, and behavioral mental health services to schools. Today, I want to talk to you about therapy groups. So, I'm a speech language pathologist of 27 years, and I have run many speech therapy groups. And I'm not just talking about speech therapy, but I want to talk about how you can set up groups and thinking outside the box with groups a little bit. So whenever you get a student that has therapy services and they really would benefit from being around other students in a group setting, or let's say it's you have too many kids on your caseload and you've got to do some groups, I want you to start thinking about how you set those groups up and thinking about mixed groups. So one thing you always want to do is you want to have the students that are of a similar age. You know that. We all know that, right? But it might benefit to have them more be of the same intellectual ability. So you may have some students with a wider range in age, but if they all have the same intellectual ability, or, that will help. That way you can have a student that maybe is older but is functioning at a lower cognitive level in a group that's really more appropriate for them than trying to put them in with senior high school students when they're not functioning at that level. And they're not going to benefit as much from a group like that. So that's one thing to think about when I talk about mixed groups. The other thing I want you to think about is a lot of times we think about, okay, so a child has social pragmatic issues and needs to be in a group. So then we go and we find one student that's working on the same goals as another student. Well, then you're putting two students that have social pragmatic issues in the same group. So the only model they're going to have is the therapist. Now, yes, we as therapists should be models, but I also think there's benefit for us to think about peer models. So rather than putting two students in there with pragmatics issues that have similar goals, is let's put a student at the same age that has pragmatics issues and with a student that maybe either has language or articulation issues, so that they can model for each other. So the student that has normal social skills can model for the student that doesn't. And for the student that has normal articulation, but maybe struggles more with the social skills, can help model for the other student. I think there's really power to be had when you think about students learning from peers. The other thing that I've seen too, and I have actually recommended to our team, is a quote normal or within normal limits student in a pragmatics group. So a friend or somebody that the child knows and is already comfortable with, so that they can practice those skills instead of being in an environment where they're socially awkward or having trouble with pragmatics anyway. And then you put them in with other people and they're uncomfortable, and it takes a lot longer for them to warm up to that person. So if it's somebody already that they know, and again, you're always going to want to talk to the parents. You're always going to want to make sure that it's okay with the IEP team and make sure that everybody's on the same page. But I think there's real value in thinking outside the box when it comes to groups. Thanks for watching. And for other helpful videos like this, please visit our website, lighthouse-therapy.com. I am Janet Courtney, and I hope you have a blessed day.